How to fix metal texture, values in digital painting. Imagine trying to paint a shiny metal surface that looks dull or flat. It can be frustrating when your metal textures don't reflect light the way real metal does. But don't worry, fixing these values is easier than you think. Let's walk through how to make your metal surfaces pop with realism. First, think about how metal reacts to light. Metals have bright, sharp highlights that look like mirror reflections. These highlights are usually very intense and contrast sharply with the dark shadows where light is absorbed. When your metal looks flat or dull, it's often because these highlights and shadows aren't set correctly. Start by checking your value range. Your highlights should be very bright, almost white, and your shadows deep black or dark gray. The transition between these should be smooth but distinct. If your highlights are too soft or your shadows aren't dark enough, the metal will lose its shiny look. Use a high contrast to emphasize the reflective quality. Next, layer your textures. Use different layers to add dirt, scratches, or rust. Blending modes like overlay or soft light work well for adding subtle surface details. Clipping these layers to your metal shape keeps effects confined and clean. Adding these imperfections makes the metal look more real and less perfect. Color variation also plays a big role. Metals are rarely a single flat color. Introduce slight shifts to cool blues or warm oranges to mimic environment reflections or oxidation. These tiny color tweaks prevent your metal from looking flat or artificial. Use a soft brush to gently blend these colors into your base. Refining your highlights and shadows is key. Use a soft, low-opacity brush to gradually build up bright spots where the light hits directly. For shadows, blend smoothly to create depth. Avoid harsh edges unless you're depicting sharp reflections. This helps your metal look rounded and three-dimensional. Always look at real references. Study photos of metal objects under different lighting conditions. Notice how highlights are sharp or diffused and how textures like scratches or rust appear. This observation helps you replicate realistic effects in your digital painting. Gradient maps or adjustment layers can unify your color and value range. Adjusting contrast and brightness globally can fix any imbalance in your metal's appearance. These tools help you fine-tune your work without repainting everything. Balancing these elements, value contrast, sharp highlights, surface textures, subtle color shifts, and layered effects, will make your metal textures look convincing. Whether you're painting armor, machinery, or metallic objects, these steps will help you get that shiny, reflective surface just right.